David and Esther Volek live in Sitka, Alaska 10 months of the year. They spend the other 2 months in Crown Heights, Brooklyn, with Esther's family, celebrating the high holy days and dispelling myths about Alaska.
The first thing that people say is like, "Oh, Palin-Land, your governor." Like as if her and I are like on the same block and like we talk every day.
When some New Yorkers move to Sitka, they take their politics with them. Jane Idler grew up in Queens and Kew Gardens. Even though her adopted state's governor is the vice presidential candidate, Jane will be voting along the lines of most New Yorkers, who pollsters predict won't be supporting the Republican ticket this year.
I've lived in Alaska for 33 years, and I always vote, but I often don't vote for the candidates that are given to me. I have never voted for Senator Stevens, nor Representative Young, nor Murkowski, nor Sarah Palin.
Christine Pate grew up in the Bronx and went to law school in Manhattan. She misses New York City and her favorite grocery store, Fairway, even more.
My friends used to just think it was crazy that I had a big freezer full of salmon and deer and that we lived off of that all year long. I hear a lot lately about earmarks and how Alaska is such a federally dependent state. You know, here we have this image of being this live off the land independent state, when really we've been living off the federal government for years and years and years. And that's been a really good thing for Alaska and Alaskans, and I think that's going to start to change.
New Yorkers in Sitka feel as politically savvy now as they did in the 5 boroughs. Libby Stortz grew up in Queens and lived in Manhattan.
When I left New York, it was right around the time that the city had gone bankrupt, and the Bronx was like a war zone as far as the destruction, and you felt pretty helpless to change that. You felt like the machinery of politics really moved at a glacial pace, although glacial paces are really picking up these days. And here, I have always felt like you can really make your voice heard. You know, my senators, however much I may disagree with them about a lot, they know who I am.
For the New York City News Service, I'm Valerie Lapinski.